Do you think he does a lot of squats,
I
Homelander?
think he does.
Man, yeah, he really got that boonda. He got that
Shit!
thing on.
Yo,
Oh wait,
wait,
sorry.
wait.
Oh,
Okay.
well, hello there,
Hi,
my fellow
hi.
Doombots and Avengers citizens. I am Doombot 15, and I'm joined here with my good friend and fellow co-host Doombot 16. What's up? What's up, bud?
What? Well, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Really good. As a matter of fact, this haven't been better.
Great one-liner, Doombot 16.
Exactly.
Well, today we're going to be talking, of course, about Homelander's juicy butt, and also in this version of Yo Doom podcast, we're going to be talking about a bunch of Marvel news. First of all, Kamala Khan, is she confirmed for Avengers Doomsday? Maybe.
Yeah.
Then, is the new Spider-Man movie the best Spider-Man film yet? Test screenings might say that, as well as we watched a movie called Wasteman. I would really recommend it. We'll get into that in a second. And also, apparently, Daredevil Born Again is not getting any views, like no views, and which is very sad because, like, I think that Daredevil Born Again is great.
Yeah, it definitely deserves.
It gets
views.
better every
Yeah.
single episode. I think the first season was good of Born Again.
Yeah.
The second season, but we'll get to that in a second.
Definitely.
If there's anything in particular that you want to get to, maybe you really want to hear Doombot 15's thoughts on a movie that he had to go to because of his lady friend, you want to hear me ramble about The Devil Wears Prada, that is all in the timestamps below. I'll put those in the comments, and I will put those in the timestamps below. So just so you know, they are down below. Before we get into the podcast, then you can
Like, comment, and doomscribe, or be doomed.
very well said, 16. Well, yeah, of course, the first segment, the best segment maybe, is Super Relevant Doom News.
Doom news.
In Super Relevant Doom News, we talk about the latest and greatest in pop culture. And the very first one is pretty crazy, man. This is a leak that I was not expecting to see. I'm gonna just play the video, and then after we play the video, they can let me know what you think of it. Okay?
I'm excited for Gollum.
I'm excited to see you in Doomsday. That's wow.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, I can't. Well, if there should ever be the chance to
if
see you in a
there's
film
a chance,
like called Doomsday.
Yeah,
should there
but,
be?
Yeah, but Gollum's happening for sure.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But it seems like Andy Serkis, Gollum, Caesar, and even King Kong himself just confirmed that freaking Miss Marvel is going to be a part of Avengers Doomsday. There was already, like, people already saying that she is in it 100%. If you just looked at this leaked concept art, I think it was at the beginning of last year, you saw like the entire Young Avengers, including the new Hawkeye, Cassie Lang. You get both of the Maximoff, the children of Wanda that she made out of, I don't know, Darkhold magic stuff. And she was in this picture, so Young Avengers, they might appear in Secret Wars, but now it seems that actually this is a scene from Avengers Doomsday. Me personally, if you look at the history of Miss Marvel, she had a TV show which I thought was all right, was okay. And then, of course, she had one of the worst Marvel movies, in my opinion, to ever been made, The Marvels. This is legit like one of the only movies that I just couldn't. I don't know. It was just not for me. Maybe, I don't know. What are your thoughts on The Marvels? Did you see it?
Oh, yeah, I did for a part. Yeah, I did a big part. It was all right.
Was all right. I don't know. What did you think of the fact that Nick Fury lost his eye because a kitten scratched it?
Let's not talk about that, shall we?
No, that was kind of weird. Okay, but overall, even though she has been in one okay project, I would say like I watched it one time, Miss Marvel, and I thought it was fine. It was fun, refreshing. I didn't like the movie, the Marvels movie, but overall, I am a fan of this actress. I am a fan of her work inside of the MCU. So my question is to you. It seems like she's confirmed for Avengers Doomsday. First part of the question is, do you think she really is in Avengers Doomsday and that it really just got leaked? Or do you think, would you be happy if she is confirmed that she will be in Avengers Doomsday? Those are my questions.
I think both a little. I think she will definitely be in Avengers Doomsday.
Okay.
I hope almost everyone gets in Avengers Doomsday.
Really?
Yeah, I hope so. Almost, like but I also think that they're gonna like it would be really. I'm gonna be happy for her to be in Avengers Doomsday because Miss Marvel is still like a pretty good character. Like she isn't like amazing.
She's like a fan of being a superhero. Like
Yeah,
Red Guardian
yeah,
is
yeah.
happy to be a hero.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like she's basically like the embodiment of most of everybody who loves Marvel.
Yeah.
Basically like, oh my god, it would be so cool to be a superhero, and then they're like superhero. Oh my god, I do not know what to do with this. I'm so lost.
I do think that the powers are a little bit odd.
Yeah.
It's not. She doesn't have the same abilities as in the comics. In the comics, like she really can stretch her arm and stuff. Like Mr. Cocktastic. But it's like now she has these energy things that she can do.
Hand of God, like in Inazuma.
I guess it works because otherwise her and Reed Richards have the exact same abilities. But yeah, overall, so you think she's in it, and you think that you're happy to see her back.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd like to see her. I mean, like I've seen the movie too. It's all right. It's pretty good.
I watched it one time. The entire vibe was just wrong in my opinion.
Yeah, that was the only thing. Yeah. The vibe was a little bit off. It was a little bit too campy at points. Like,
but I don't know. Sometimes I like campy. Like I don't mind Quantumania, and I also don't mind Thor: Love and Thunder. Like it's cheesy, but there is just a certain way of doing it. I guess maybe I have to rewatch it. But while I was watching it, I was just like, the entire plot doesn't make sense. There was something about Captain Marvel destroy the world, and there was a lady with a nose piercing, and she was like, "I'm Ronan the Accuser's sister," or whatever. I was like, "What's going on?" And there's a bunch of cats that puke out octopus tentacles, and then Fury was like very serious, and the Winter Soldier was like, "You gotta keep both eyes open." I was like, "Oh, who betrayed him?" It was a kitten. The kitten scratched his eye, and that's how he lost his eye. Like, what is that?
I mean,
what does that reveal? You gotta keep both eyes open when there's a kitten prowling.
That kind of weakened his arc a little.
But I guess whatever. Sam Jackson got his paycheck, so it's all fine. Okay, so something just happened. Spider-Man Brand New Day had a test screening, and it has been confirmed by literally the director, and apparently it's the best. It's a great movie. Okay, so we got this article. Let's read it. Spider-Man Brand New Day, first test screenings, reactions swing online. We recently got confirmation that Sony Pictures held a couple of test screenings for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and we now have some reactions to share.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting.
Nice.
Spider-Man Brand New Day director Destin Daniel Cretton recently confirmed that test screenings for the movie have taken place, and that he was very pleased with how those in attendance responded. The filmmaker continued by telling Deadline that the No Way Home follow-up is a movie about relearning how to connect with people, and that he's really excited to put it out into the world right now. A director saying nice things about his film is exactly not really a big surprise, but a couple of other sources have now shared what they've been told about the screenings, and the feedback has indeed been very positive. Okay, the director, we already had this. According to John Campia, the reactions were better than the studio higher-ups were hoping for, and beyond excellent. Scooper, My Time to Shine, has also heard that the response was overwhelmingly positive. It's always worth keeping in mind that these reactions are coming from a small group of people and shouldn't be taken as an indicator of how the general audience will view the movie. That said, test screening reports are often a lot more mixed than this. Studios hold these screenings. Okay, so basically they're saying that it was great. The test screen is really good, and everybody so far, like Tom Holland has been saying, this is the most serious Spider-Man movie yet. The director has been saying that the test screenings were great, and I cannot wait. Like, so far, we're almost there. I think it's 2 months, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. We hear that the test screenings are great. What? Any thoughts?
Well, okay. Basically, the test screenings are great. They had got really good feedback. Yeah. Let's just hope that will bring a better product as a whole at the end. That's all I got from it. But like, yeah, I'm just like curious of what they were test screening. Were they?
No, they were test
web
screening the
screening?
whole movie.
The whole movie.
Yeah, they show like a test screening is when a movie studio like shows the entire movie to a test audience, and then because sometimes they show a movie to a test audience, they're like, "No, f this," you know. I think in the test screening for Superman, the audience didn't like that. I don't know, like Crypto, the Superdog, got body slammed by a bad guy or whatever,
Oh.
and they were like, "You have to take it out."
Oh.
But that's not. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the test audience thinks from that. Crypto is probably gonna die in the next Supergirl movie. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Nah, he's
It's in the
fine.
trailer, don't worry
He's
about
in the trailer. It's fine. But yeah. Overall, test screenings are pretty good. It sounds like the movie is coming along pretty well, and I just cannot wait to see it. But it's just good to hear that multiple insiders said there were test screenings, that the test screenings were good, and the director has confirmed these. Okay, more Spider-Man Brand New Day stuff. Last week we talked about the Marvel Legends figures for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh.
Now we're getting SH Figuarts. I think these are Japanese figures.
Ooh, they look like they have great articulation.
Yeah, these are more articulated, but these are also more expensive. They're also bigger. You have toe joints on Hulk. You got double jointed elbows and knees, I think, and a bunch of extra stuff. But these figures, yeah, I think that they look pretty good.
Yeah.
I really like that Spider-Man's web shooters. He has the web shooters in this version of the suit.
Yeah.
In the other version, the Marvel Legends ones, you don't have it. But this Hulk does not look at all like the Hulk we have seen in the other material. Like, he doesn't have that black stuff around his eyes.
Yeah.
If you put now these two Spider-Man next to each other, it basically looks like the same figure, only that the SH Figuarts has more space for articulation, I think, with butterfly joints. And also the blue is a little bit lighter, you know?
Yeah.
On the left costume, it's more light blue, which I prefer, more comic accurate.
Lighter or muted. It's like maybe a little bit more muted, so the other aspects can pop a little. So
but the red on the other figure looks more pop. I don't know. They both look good, in my opinion.
They're also shaded differently. So
Yeah. And then you got these two Hulks. In my opinion, even though the Marvel Legends Hulk is balding, I do kind of prefer that look. Right now, I'm preferring still the look of the Marvel Legends, but maybe that's me just coping because I don't want to spend $100 on my Hulk figure, and I'm quite set on getting the Marvel Legends, both of these figures. But we'll see when we'll get closer to the movie. But I think that it's just nice that we're getting more Hulk figures and more Spider-Man figures. And yeah.
You know what I like about this Hulk though?
Yeah.
It's like he kind of reminds me of Guts from Berserk.
Yeah, he kind of has that haircut going on.
Yeah. And like the angry face, like Casca.
But he doesn't really. He looks more like Avengers 1 Hulk than the Hulk I think we're gonna see. He doesn't really look like a Savage Hulk yet. I think he doesn't have that black stuff around his eye, which I am thinking that he's gonna have that, which we talked about before.
Yeah.
But overall, more looks at Spider-Man Brand New Day toys. I'm just happy that we are getting action figures before the movie comes out. That's just how it's supposed to be, you know. That's the one thing that I am really excited for this new Master of the Universe movie. That what I really like about it is that these action figures are already out before the movie comes out, because the hype is kind of gone when the movie's already out 2 months and then you get the action figure. I really like to have these beforehand, you know. I want my Doctor Doom Avengers Doomsday action figure as soon as possible, you know. So I like this trend. I like where this goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, final thoughts, or not final thoughts, first thoughts on something that seems kind of final. If this keeps up, we might not be getting any more seasons of Daredevil Born Again. This is kind of scary in my opinion.
Yeah.
This article of Screen Rant says the following: Daredevil Born Again loses more than double of season 1's viewership. Pretty crazy, man.
Crazy.
Okay, so the Daredevil Born Again Season 2 viewership has taken a major beating. Season 1 of Disney Plus series underwent some significant behind-the-scenes changes, and it was originally designed to be more of a soft reboot of Netflix Daredevil, but it was later overhauled to become more of a direct continuation of the previous series, with a bunch of reshoots and stuff. While Season 1 feels like a mix of both creative visions, which elicit some mixed reactions, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 reviews have been stellar, resulting in certified fresh 90% scores from critics and 88% from audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Despite Season 2's positive reception, Luminate data via comicbook.com reveals that the total hours viewership has dropped more than 54%, and total views have dwindled to 46% compared to season 1. The first 5 weeks of the season had 8 million views and 24 million hours watched, and I don't know, a bunch of numbers, whatever. Let's just go here and look at this. This is crazy, man. If you look at week 1 million for the first, almost 2 million for the first episode, less than 1 million for the first episode of season 2. Week 2, almost 3 million for the second episode. This is not even 1.5 million for week 2. It just keeps on dropping and dropping. In total right now, the first season stands at 8 million something, and this one at 4 million. So it's 50% drop. The views are not there. Shows like Agatha All Along, which are great shows, and She-Hulk are outperforming this, even though that this Daredevil Born Again, like some of the best MCU stuff, I would not yet put it above Agatha All Along, because I think that's one of the, I don't know, I gotta put it, I don't know, I like Agatha All Along as a whole show, but man, Daredevil just makes me feel some type of way. I just love this Daredevil show. But I'm kind of afraid that if this keeps up, that the next season that they're filming right now might be their final, you know?
Ooh, that's gonna be bad.
So, what do you think? Why do you think the viewership keeps on dropping, even though people are saying that the show is getting better?
I think they're probably moving on to other stuff. You know, I mean, the age we are living in. You know, like people are definitely fickle to kind of fickle, a little fickle in the sense that they like to move on to other stuff. You know, like the season 1 definitely had like a huge viewer base because the Netflix show
came back.
It just came back, Born Again. You know, I mean, like, come on, that's gonna be super hard, and it already started hard with Foggy's death and the fight against Bullseye. A brutal fight against Bullseye.
It was a great, I really liked the first season. I thought that the violence was awesome. I thought that the inclusion of Punisher in it, in that finale, was crazy. I really liked it. I think season 2 has just been a little bit more stellar. You know, the story has been better.
Yeah.
But overall, I think that the first season had some more crazier highlights, because the death of Foggy is of course more impactful. Then of course the death of Vanessa is very impactful, but Foggy was like more closer to the audience. The audience wanted Vanessa to die. At least, I don't know. That's what I feel, that people didn't want Vanessa to stay along, and which kind of agree.
You know, I think like Vanessa's death was a good move, but I definitely think the way
I love
Vanessa
the stakes
died,
in the show.
The way Vanessa died was good, because like it basically mirrored the confrontation between Fisk, Bullseye, and Daredevil
In the end of season 3.
Season 3, yeah. And it kind of mirrored that in the sense like, yes, she showed involvement, but this time...
But lose from that, okay?
Yeah. But definitely...
Lose from that,
Yeah.
like from the Daredevil specific talk, what you said, like people are fickle, but at the same time, just look at this. At the same time, a couple of weeks ago, we had for 3 weeks or 2 weeks in a row, we had Maul, Shadow Lord, The Boys, and Invincible. That's 4 big shows, and everybody online was talking about Invincible, and now Maul is the #1 show on Disney Plus. Like, by the way, if you haven't been 100% caught up on Maul is great. Like, I think that
No, I've seen
Daredevil Born
episode
Again
one,
is better, of course, but Maul is just amazing. It's some of the
Mm.
best Star Wars I've seen in a long time. And before Maul, I was like, I don't even care about Star Wars. Of course, I'm going to watch Mandalorian versus Groglet or whatever that is,
Mm.
you know. But Maul, that I had a couple moments then that I jumped on the couch, like Daredevil type of moments. I'm like, yeah, let's go to Maul. Let's go. That's pretty funny. They're both like red guys with spikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disney Channel, the one where you root for the demons.
The bad guy is your friend.
And like The Boys is now in its final season, the attention of people is not only on Daredevil, and it's so much right now. We just went down a whole list of all of the movies that are coming out like from next week on. They're all big blockbusters. It's every week, like The Backrooms. I think that's gonna be a big hit.
Me too.
We get Supergirl, we get everything, plus more shows. Punisher specials also coming. It's just maybe too much for people to keep up with. I think that people will hopefully still go back and watch season 2, maybe when it's all said and done. But I do understand it's hard to keep up. Like I'm just lucky that at certain days I have a lot of time to just binge everything in one time. But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, bro, it's too much. It's too much stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going on. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but yeah, definitely like the Invincible one definitely keeps you busy. It's also a hit. It's the same maker from The Walking Dead.
Invincible's so good.
Yeah, man,
I was listening to a bunch of Robert Kirkman interviews.
Yeah.
And he was basically telling everybody, like, shut up about the animation quality. We're getting yearly shows. And I don't know, in kind of a way, I don't know. I still haven't seen the entirety of season 1. I still gotta, there will be a point that I'm gonna binge all the stuff.
Yeah.
But I am happy that we're getting Invincible every single year, whole season, so that's dope. And I'm also happy that we're getting a Daredevil season next year, but I hope this picks up because I want this to continue. And by the way, next week is already the freaking finale of Daredevil season Born Again is next week. But it's also like, sorry my dudes, but freaking you should put freaking Spider-Man in that season finale so that everybody watches that shit, man. You gotta put some heavy hitters in there. Like Daredevil appeared in the Spider-Man movie. Just have Spider-Man swing by and be like, yo, what's up with your bald head, Fizz? And then punk his ass, and then he like does a Fortnite dance. And then he just goes out. I don't know. This is not gonna happen. It's too much money. Just have Deadpool show up. Hey guys, it was cheaper.
Paddy Pimblett, easy money.
Whatever you said, Mike. Okay, let's talk about a true artist, a true connoisseur, my food rival, Action Bronson. Action Bronson dropped a video, I think 2 days ago, and it was called Planet Frog, and he basically announced that he has a new album coming out next freaking week, May 7th. He's dropping a new album. Like he's one of the dudes. Like I love his music, but the way he announced it, quite controversial. He posted this picture, an AI generated picture of a frog holding 2 frogsicles, and he said the following: brand new music, Planet Frog by Baklava, coming to you soon. Don't worry, there is a painting also. How the hell else would I get the frog to do that what I want? Don't you worry about my methods of artistic expression. Just understand you are about to get a musical cathedral. Like overall, I'm not the biggest fan of him posting an AI generated picture, which maybe he generated himself, And the reason is the moment you see an artist being busy with AI, you're kind of afraid that he's using AI also to use for music. I'm just right now giving Action the benefit of the doubt and just being like, yeah, he just wanted to make a funny picture to post. And later he also, because Action Bronson always makes like paintings for his albums, and he made this painting. So I got to give him the benefit of the doubt and just think that this was one AI generated thing. And yeah, the painting, that's the real cover of the album. But yeah, overall, I'm super excited that it's coming out. Too bad that it has this little AI asterisk on it. Because we live in an age where everything is so artificial and you want real, and that's the one thing that I really appreciate about Action Bronson is that he's real artist.
The thing is, like, it's artificial, but we also live in a time where it's easy to get artificial. Like you, an average Joe, can easily do those things yourself.
Yeah.
Free tools without any pay, or you could pay for low cost. You know, it's like really easy to get access to it these days. But like, yeah, Action Bronson is a real artist. And I've like musical and also in cinemas I've enjoyed him. He was in that movie.
Oh yeah, it was he was one of the best parts of Caught Stealing.
Caught Stealing, yeah.
Caught Stealing.
Yeah, that definitely enjoyed
Bro,
that.
he was so good.
Man, you put a gun on me. Starts to fight these guys. He dies, but he starts to fight.
Action Bronson should have gotten an Oscar nomination for that role, man.
Yeah,
but then also the guy who directed that movie, he made an entire AI generated gobbledygook film. Yeah. Like that's so weird. You know, I just would prefer if artists. I know I've also made an AI video. It was like a 6-hour long video of Susan Storm twerking, and I've already I already said I regretted it, and I don't have the video up anymore. But come on, I'm a Doombot. I think that's the one and only reason that I should be using AI is to create Susan Storm twerking. But I promise that in the future for my creative endeavors, no AI is used. By the way, I'm also working on an album. By the way,
yeah,
I'm working on 12 freaking. Yeah, I'm working. Damn. I got like 6 songs. I'm trying to get 12 songs. Plugging my thing here real quick in. But I'm working on 12 songs. Hopefully, I can release it in the summer. I'm trying to target like June or July, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're working on some great music, non-AI music. But overall, Planet Frog next week. This is the official cover. I think that the painting that he made, pretty sick. And I understand that people wanted to voice that they are afraid that Action is like embracing AI like a bunch of other artists seem to be doing. And if he really is, because Kanye West dropped a new album like Bully, right?
Yeah.
And I've listened to a bunch of Kanye stuff, but I heard that like a bunch of stuff on the new album is AI. I haven't even played a single song because I'm just not interested.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that, yeah, of course, Kanye West, there's a bunch of other reasons why you don't want to listen to his new music. I don't want to get into that right now, but the guy has been going deep off the deep end, let's just say that. He's been going a little bit cuckoo. But the moment that somebody uses AI in the music, I'm like, I don't need it. I'm not interested in that. Speaking of AI, your boy Drizzy, Tupac voice emulator Drake is dropping. Iceman on May 15th. That's a week after that. I'm still excited for that, but I also hope that there's no AI in that album. But yeah, will you be checking out the new Action album? Will you be checking out the new Iceman album? Any thoughts, Doombot?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I wasn't really keeping up with the Iceman album, but it starts May 15th.
Are you going to whisper in the mic?
Yes, I am going to do the ASMR thing and say I'll probably listen to it when I have the time. Because Dr. Doom has been having a lot of orders going around to protect Latveria from the cult.
Bro, you know who's dropping a banger?
Who?
Straight Out Latveria is working on an MF Doom video. I cannot wait for that. Then speaking of great music,
Hell
man.
Yeah.
Like Iceman, Planet Frog, if they're great, whatever. If they're bad, whatever. We still got MF Doom's catalog. One of the greatest, the GOATs, the true ruler of the rap game.
Yeah, our poster boy.
Eat a rapper, spit the chain out.
Yeah.
You know, let's move on from the Doom news. I just wanted to add, like, because I was excited for Action Bronson, just wanted to mention I'm excited. Like, I'm very excited for these new musical projects. We already had freaking J. Cole's The Fall Off, man. That was crazy. Yeah, J. Cole's The Fall Off was I loved it. It was 2 discs, like over an hour long. So much good music, man.
Damn, hell yeah.
Okay, I think it is time for
trailers. Will it be doomed to fail or doomtastic?
So yeah, today's trailer, we only have one real trailer we want to talk about. And that was the Resident Evil trailer.
Evil.
This is a movie from the same guy who did Weapons, Zach Krager, and it follows a hapless courier tasked with delivering a package to a remote hospital. He soon finds himself caught in the middle of an outbreak and must fight through hordes of mutated creatures to survive.
Oh, I thought he was like a a special forces or soldier kind of guy with soldier background.
No, because
might
this
be.
this is no. This is not based on any characters in the Resident Evil games. Apparently,
Oh.
it's just set in the Resident Evil world.
Oh, okay.
But you said it reminded you more of what game? The Darkness Within or something?
Oh, Evil Within.
The Evil, yeah, I can kind of see that. Because I've played a couple of Resident Evil games. I think I played the first one. I played Resident Evil 4, and I also played the one on the boat. Overall, I like these games. And I like the survive. This is more of the earlier Resident Evils. They're not really action games. They're more like survival games.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the vibe that Zach Greger is going for. And then I also kind of understand. Yeah, it's kind of odd that you're not choosing like a main character for it.
yeah.
But I think that the reason he's not doing a main character is because I am convinced that this guy is probably gonna die at the end of the movie. And if he would have
Yeah.
killed a main character at the end of the movie, then that could not, people would get angry or whatever. I don't know. I got the feeling that this is gonna have a bad ending.
I doubt they'd kill a staple character like
No.
Leon at a wall.
That's the only thing I could think of. Like, otherwise, why is it not a main character?
Yeah. But like Resident Evil is not stranger to doing that, you know, like in one of the game's DLC expansion, like where you have to survive inside of a convenience store, like you also play that guy in that DLC
Yeah.
that also gets eaten in the beginning. Like it's the same guy, you know, but like it's sort of like set on when he was surviving in a convenience store, but like he dies in the beginning of the main story. Like Resident Evil has done it before. Let's just say.
I do like how it looks. I do like that he's like looking constantly for supplies, health kits, shotgun shells. Like he gets a shotgun that has no shells. He has to find the shells.
Yeah.
Very early Resident Evil coded, not like shooting hordes of zombies, but just trying
Yeah.
to evade them.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the moment you shoot them, you're losing bullets.
Yeah. Like you don't have enough bullets to kill every zombie. You
No.
literally you have to really manage your resources.
Yeah, you have to manage your resources. Okay. Let's overall I'm if you have to say Doomview or Doomtastic, I'm gonna say that this is a Doomtastic trailer.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty Doomtastic. If it's not gonna be a great story, it will be entertaining to watch.
What
I
about
hope.
like the fat guy? There was like a random fat guy in the sewer. Who is that dude?
Yeah, listen.
He was just sitting there.
Okay. Short answer, I don't know. Long answer, I have no fucking idea.
But it was like creepy. It was like, man, is that the Baron from Dune? Is that the Baron from Dune? I lost where's my puddle of sludge? Where's my oil bath?
My own way.
I want my baby.
Then he comes up and says like, "Got you, babe."
Roll over. That guy was, there was the one fat guy sitting in the sewer, like, what's up?
Shit.
Delivery here
You
is
know what
shit.
he reminds me of? He reminds me of those fat crawlers from like what's the 28 years later?
28 years later.
Those fat crawlers that ate like the rainworms.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, right now I think it's time for DOOMVIEW. DOOMVIEW is the part where we talk about a movie, we DOOMVIEW it, we review it from the point of view of a Doombot.
Yeah.
And today's movie is called Wasteman.
Oi, bruv, you're fucking Wasteman, yeah?
Wasteman's, the definition is an insult to someone who does nothing with their life or nothing much. You can read this one, e.g., Jimmy.
Okay. E.g., Jimmy drops out of school and has no job and claims benefits for 5 years and still lives at home with his mom and has a dirty clothes. Jimmy is a waste man. You waste man.
You Wasteman.
You waste man.
But yeah, this is a movie about apparently a wasteman. Who is the wasteman in the story? We're going to talk about it in spoilers, not right now.
Who is the waste man?
Ooh. And so this movie, we already talked about. It follows parolee Taylor, whose fresh start hopes are jeopardized by cellmate Dee's arrival. As Dee takes Taylor under his wing, a vicious attack test their bond, forcing Taylor to choose between protecting Dee and his own patrol chances. This movie is directed by Carl McMahon and written by Hunter Andrews and Ian Duran. And then in the cast, we have Tom Blythe. This guy you might recognize from that one Hunger Games prequel. And one of my favorite goobers, actors right now working, David Johnson, man. Like these two guys, what a revelation these guys are. They are so good together.
Yeah.
They have great chemistry. And David Johnson is one of my favorite actors working right now. We've watched already Long Walk with him. We also watched Alien Romulus. Both completely different roles where he disappears into the character. This is one of my favorite actors working right now. I love David Johnson's work, and I see him doing a lot of great things in the future. This movie, it's intense. It puts you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
And man, I was hooked to the screen. I don't remember the last time I was so stressed out watching a film.
Yeah,
man.
like I can see like the love and care put into it. Like they removed everything unnecessary. They added the things that would add to the story and add to the philosophy of the story. Like my God,
The usage of phones in this thing is crazy. The entire thing starts with a phone.
I thought they were in prison, man. Like,
But the prisons also, this prison in England where they're in, it's insane. It's almost like they're allowed to have knives, clippers, washing machines, Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
They have everything in this prison. And you might be like, oh, it sounds awesome. No, I would be so terrified because the security of the prison is so bad. They could just whatever weapon. Like, I'm surprised that they don't have freaking bazookas in this prison, my guy. What? How is that normal for England prisons?
Can I not take me tank on the walk around the courtyard? Yeah.
What do you mean I cannot take my 5 pit bulls inside? It's like the prison was scary AF because they even have a billiard table, like a pool table in the middle of it. You can just put those pool balls in a sock and bludgeon somebody.
Sticks. Yeah, they can break the pool sticks and hurt
Fire
each other. Right.
I don't know. Is that normal for the England prison system? I have no idea.
I severely doubt that amount of
I
freedom.
guess but in this movie it seemed plausible.
Yeah.
I think that the guy who made the movie did their research.
I hope so.
But it's scary to see like the amount of stuff that contraband that people were able to just put in there.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, the guards the guards were like getting bullied by the prisoners the whole time in this movie.
all the time. Like I'm starting to see, I'm starting to see the lack of respect for the guards. The guards are like, hey, watch it. Hey, you watch it.
Yeah.
Well, you're just mean. And then you walk
Damn, bro. I was afraid for some of these guards in this movie. And, the beatdowns are so brutal. And also from the perspective of David Johnson's character, what was his name again? His name was Taylor. The perspective of Taylor, it opens with him and another guy in a cell, and they're trying to figure out who was the guy who stole like drugs or something. Like they have synthetic heroin.
Yeah.
I think- Subutex. They have Subutex, and they're trying to figure out who stole it. And Dave Johnson's character is totally like he's on it. And then they film on their phone how they beat the crap out of a guy. They even grab a freaking TV and throw it on his head. This is the first couple minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap! This film is insane.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into like the movie. Really, the movie is already very intense. But the moment that Tom Blythe's character D shows up, that's when I was looking for in what moment it switches, and the moment it switches, the movie goes from intense to like terrifying because you feel like the stress from Taylor's perspective, who is about to get early release on good behavior or whatever. But damn, like, is there anything non-spoilery you want to talk about this movie? Like, I would really recommend watching this one,
me too.
even though like this is a movie from 2025, but we only got a release now in Latveria. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really delayed. Like sometimes Latveria's a little behind, but our great Lord Doom is trying to fix that a little.
I hope so, but this movie is great, and not a lot of people have talked about it. I've never seen like a big reviewer talk about it, but this, I would really recommend it.
Yeah.
And both of these actors, they have a great future in front of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I'm
Raw talent.
Yeah, the non-spoilery part I want to say about this movie is like definitely this feels almost as interesting and captivating as Breaking Bad. Like it has little to no boring scenes.
It's
my man.
from the beginning to the end. All of the side characters, like
Yeah.
there was this one guy who pulls up to D, is like a homie of him called Stu. He was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Also, Alex Hassel, Carmen Silva, like those two guys, the main bad guys, who at the end you get a little bit more sympathetic towards or whatever. Every single the movie felt so authentic, even though some of the story things, like I don't really know if that prison, how that prison worked is legit, but I guess so, because I think that they would have done their research. And also the director, I'm going to mention this director one more time, Cal McMahon, I think. Cal McMahon, I'm going to put him here. Yeah, this is his first movie, and for a first movie to utilize like phones in such a way to immerse yourself in the world, very well script, and these actors got to get these performances out of them. Great. And it's 90 minutes. Go watch Wasteman, okay? We're going to talk about some spoilers right now, so if you
90
don't...
minutes.
90 minutes.
It didn't feel like 90 minutes,
Did it feel shorter or
It
longer?
feels longer, man.
Yeah, because it's so intense.
Yeah, man.
It keeps you...
Jeez.
I was like on the edge of my seat. I keep wanting to say sheet. Yeah, I was on the edge of shitting my pants, man. At certain moments, I was like, "Jeez, I cannot handle the stress." I was like, "Oh, I'm so happy I'm not in prison." Like for a moment, I was like, "Oh." And of course, Doom must be just get disassembled, and we get a new memory chip stuck up our ass. But that's just how it goes for us, you know. Like C-3PO style, you know.
Yeah.
And then we like our backpack for Big Wookie. I would give this movie a 4 out of 5 Dooms.
Easily.
Closer to 5 out of 5. It's brutally intense. It's worth watching in cinemas. It's worth getting a physical copy of.
Yeah, it avoids comfort, but also embraces...
It's a great film.
It's a great film.
That shows off the talent of these young actors, David Johnson and Tom Blythe. Like,
Exactly.
I think both of their best performances yet, and I would really recommend it. And now it's time for...
Time for spoilers.
I had to scratch my nose. Jeez. Okay. Right now we have. This is the main bad guy at the beginning of the movie, who is selling the stuff. The ending. Okay, so how this movie starts is you have this dude and another guy. They're the main dealers. Okay.
Yeah, the muscle and the brains.
And then at a certain point, this character shows up, D, and he is kind of the guy who wants to take over. And at the beginning, they're both friends, and he's giving him drugs, and he's also giving him a phone so he can talk. Taylor has a son who's 15.
You're 14.
14-year-old son, and he helps to give the connection. He even gives his son new shoes via his people on the outside, you know?
Who was a psychopath they did watch on social media.
I was like, no way.
Which was like adding so much stakes, you know? Because like, what if he wrongs D and D decides to say like, hey, you know what? Fuck your family.
In the beginning, it's like, I already saw it coming that D was going to switch on him. But in the beginning, it's like, hey, okay, it's all going good.
Yeah.
D and them are friends. But then at a certain moment, the bad guys from the beginning, or like the prison guys from the beginning, it's not really like bad guys, good guys. You can see everyone's perspective.
Yeah, antagonists, I'd say. Right.
Antagonists for certain moments. Like they decide D has the drugs and they're going to beat the crap out of D, okay?
Yeah, I would say fake opponent ally, because like at first they look like the enemy. But in the end, you know, like they were like, they weren't really like his enemy at the end.
Yeah, they're all, in a way, there's not a single character who's like, Amy evil. They are
They all do
you
things that
understand
make sense to
from
their
their
character.
perspective. The
Yeah.
story is very well written,
Yeah.
and they beat the crap out of D, and they even make David Johnson's character Taylor punch D while he's knocked out, which is very intense. Like they cut his face and all that stuff. Like D's a scary dude, but like
Yeah.
it's like a kill or be killed world.
Yeah.
So D is like, hey, you gotta get me a knife so I can kill these dudes, you know?
Yeah.
And Taylor gets the knife out of there, and then the next step is that D says, okay, you giving me the knife's not enough. You're gonna give him a haircut. You have to be the one to do it, and if you don't do it, then you are gonna be next. You know, I'm gonna end you. And that was like,
And your family.
and
your
yeah,
son.
that was the main threat, your son,
Yeah.
because he knows where he lives and all that stuff.
Yeah, he has contacts outside that could handle that.
Oh.
The same guy that gave his son the shoes, he was gonna send him to his son, but not on friendly terms anymore.
No.
Yeah. Hey.
But I love the ending because I'm really torn. I'm thinking like, is Taylor really going to go through with it and then be in life for prison? Because if he stabs these guys, he's gonna be in life forever. He's never coming out.
No.
But yeah, you said like Taylor was shivering the whole time. Well, Taylor, that's also a good thing that they set up like Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
He's a cook. He cooks for everybody and he cuts their hair. Like he has his use. That's why a lot of people like leave Taylor alone. So he cooks D a meal,
Oh,
and then he put all of the synthetic, what is it called? Subutex in there, and then basically
ODs him manually.
yeah, he ODs D.
Yeah.
And
He
yeah,
got OD'd, yeah.
that was crazy, man. I was not expecting that to happen. I was thinking maybe he's gonna attack him with a knife or whatever, but that also wouldn't have helped. But
No.
yeah, that ending, it was satisfying, but it was necessary. And also you find out earlier that the reason why Taylor wasn't a thing is because he made people OD, and the way he got out was by making somebody OD. That's also a crazy story beat.
Yeah.
Overall, it's a very compact, tight.
Well, you know, like I do see like the what they did really well in the story is like they reflected the beginning of the story with the end, sort of.
Yeah.
You know, like chronologically, not like scenic, you know, like he went into prison.
Yeah.
Accidentally, he sold the kids the drugs, you know, like he
What?
sold the kids the drugs. They
So,
died
yeah.
from an OD.
Yeah.
And then he came into prison. He did a very unethical, horrifying thing
Yeah.
to the kids. And then when he came into prison and he heard his son is in danger, the same, like the kids were like 14, he said, his son is also in that age group.
Yeah.
So when he heard his son is in danger, he's gonna make someone else who will inflict that harm OD. So that's like that's kind of a little mirroring of what came to be and how it came to be, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot here to unpack in this movie. At the same time, like D, I understand why D was threatening Taylor, because he got stabbed in the back. Like Taylor was not that D really needed protection, but he was his friend. He gave him all of this stuff.
He also gave him the confidence in the prison system, yeah.
Yeah, and all of so
Security.
it is kind of a heartbreaking story. I don't think that Taylor wanted this to happen. He was literally the day before he kills D is literally the next day he's getting released. So you kind of understand it from his perspective. But well, it is a heartbreaking film to watch. It's a heartbreaking film to watch. A very well made film, and overall, just it was crazy, man. You got like shots in here of prisoners pissing on cops while they're rioting and stuff, like whipping their cock and balls out, like 100%. It was crazy, man. It kind of reminded me of a movie, a little bit of action of Bronson. I don't know if you ever seen this movie with Tom Hardy.
Oh yeah, that.
Bronson. It's one of my favorite movies of all
Yeah,
time.
The librarian came and he said, "Shut the fuck up."
It's like
Shut
kind
your
of,
fucking mouth.
it's kind of it's kind of a cross between Bronson and what's it, Shawshank Redemption. Of course, Shawshank Redemption is the best prison movie ever, but it's a nice little in between of Shawshank and Bronson because you get the psychotic guy in D, and you also get a little bit of the friendship in there, like you had in Shawshank. The main actors did a great job. Once again, I said, like, both of these dudes, I don't know, get them big roles, cast them in your MCU movies or whatever you're doing, because they are great actors, especially David Johnson. That dude is like on my list of most of actors I think that can, like, are on the precipice. Like, I think he has the same talent level, maybe a little bit less, but like for me, he's right now on that same level as a Timothy Chalamet. You know, like he needs the right role, and then that dude, he can get Oscar nominations, all of that good stuff, and I'm just excited, and I'm excited to see where these actors go in the future. It's anything else you want to add about Wasteman, or want to say about the prison system or anything, Doombot? He put you on the spot in the hot seat.
I mean, like, it's a good movie, so I definitely recommend anybody who, anyone to watch this movie. Like, shit, like, there's so many things that happen in that movie. Like, shit, I'd say watch it for yourself. Don't listen to, just watch it first and then hear the critique. I recommend that to be the best experience. So the less to know you about, the less
Yeah,
you
it's
know
a bit
about
too
the movie,
late
the
to
better.
say that after the spoiler part of the
Yeah, I mean, like,
Delete.
you're fucked if you heard it until that point.
Well, it's okay, but it's also like whatever. We tell a little bit of a story, what happens in it, but it's a 90-minute movie, and the intensity of the entire thing, that's what you should watch it for. It's very well made. I love how they use phones in this movie. This is one of the only movies that I'm like, how they use phones in this movie.
Yeah.
It just perfectly captures, like, the prison or something. It makes it feel tangible. It makes it feel real. And most of the time when you use phones in a movie, it's like goofy and it doesn't make any sense. But it looks like they really use real phones in it.
Yeah, now that you say, like, usually when they depict prisons, they depict isolation, containment, detachment. This is the opposite, because they use drones to deliver drugs.
Yeah.
The guy has a phone to contact the outside world. The guy
I
contacts
think
his
this
son.
is really what the English prison system is like.
Like how all prisons,
underfunded, shitty.
I mean, like, gangsters using their contacts from the outside of prison isn't rare. So, like, this also kind of depicts that aspects of prison. So, now that you say, that's also a very nice take on it, man. I've never really seen, I haven't really seen that often.
But this it's very timely, and I wouldn't say yet that this is the best prison movie of all time, but maybe it is. But this will be, like, if I would recommend movies about prisons, this is, of course, right now it's in my top 3. You know, it's behind Bronson, Shawshank, and then this one. But I really want to rewatch this. I would 100% want to rewatch this movie.
Me too.
And I wouldn't mind seeing these guys in a movie together. Okay. I think that's it for Wasteman. Go watch Wasteman. Now we are at the point where we just talk about a bunch of stuff that we've been watching, because we are surveillance Doomots, and we watch everything you do. Or what we do. We consume way too much. Watch out to Clanker is this segment. And your boy Doombot15, the big movie he watched was Devil Wears Prada 2. And okay, so I watched it. I watched the first Devil Wears Prada. And the first Devil Wears Prada is about Anne Hathaway, and she's, I'm Anne Hathaway, and models think I'm fat, even though I'm one of the hottest women ever, and I played Catwoman or something. I don't know. She's like, I'm just Anne Hathaway or whatever, and then she gets Stanley Tucci. He's like, I'm gonna give you nice clothes, and then she's sexy, and she goes to Paris or something. I don't know. It's just a silly little movie.
I think that's Ugly Betty.
I don't know. Maybe it's Ugly Betty, but come on. It's like if you tell me that Anne Hathaway, one of the hottest, sexiest women alive, is the ugly one. I don't know. Like, she was the only sexy one in that entire movie, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, she's hot, man. Well, whatever. That's not what the second movie about. The second movie is about all the journalists are getting fired. And then Anne Hathaway gives a speech like, oh, journalism matters and we all get fired and F you, capitalism, you suck. And we are here to tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know, and it gives a big speech. And at the same time, full spoilers for Devil Wears Prada if you give a crap, you know. If you really care about Devil Wears Prada and you're watching a podcast about two dudes wearing Dr. Doom masks talk about action figures and comic book movies, then I really respect you, but you're getting spoilers right now, okay? The Devil Wears Prada she's like, I hate capitalism and this is all fake and we should tell the truth. And then she gets hired because of some controversy. I don't know, the Devil Wears Prada magazine, I don't know what it is, Vogue or whatever. They accidentally published like a clothing manufacturer. And they pretended to be really good, but actually they had child labor or whatever. And they're like, we need some fresh blood. We need somebody who can make the Devil Wears Prada again. And they're like, we're going to hire you as the editor of this magazine. Because in the first movie, she was the assistant of the magazine or whatever. And then she basically what this movie is her being like, I think that we should be bigger than brands. And then the entire movie is literally a commercial for every single luxury brand ever. And these rich people explaining to us why small businesses matter while at the same time wearing the most expensive Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton clothing. They're like, we care about like literally at the she gives like a speech. The small businesses are dying. We are doing, and then 5 minutes later, she's like in a shopping mall, and it's like only like the biggest Chanel brand. Like one of the side fucking stories here is that one of her friends opens a Chanel store, and then her billionaire Elon Musk boyfriend wants to buy the magazine so he can make it AI over there. It's so weird. It's so out of touch. And then the moral of the story is marry a rich guy and then get divorced because then you have money to buy the same stuff that your rich ex has. And then Stanley Tucci gives a speech about Paris. I don't know. The movie wasn't terrible. It was fun, but the message of them being like, we are about real journalism and big businesses destroying little companies. If that's your message, and at the same time you're promoting these gigantic companies, you know, that probably also have like shoes made by little kids, it's just kind of like whatever. It just kind of, it just, it's kind of silly.
Kind of weakens the message in what goes around, turn around is kind of weird.
Yeah. Did the movie look good? Yeah. Was Lady Gaga in it? I guess. Did Meryl Streep the devil?
Who's Lady Gaga? The middle lady?
No, Lady Gaga's not in this picture, but Lady Gaga, she pulls up and she's like, Lady Gaga just pulls up in the middle of the movie. She's like, I'm gonna sing for you guys, but I don't like you guys. I'm like, okay, am I missing something?
Yeah.
And there's also like there's a running joke in this movie. They're like, hey, that's Tom Cruise. And then you don't see Tom Cruise and they're like, oh, I'm gonna meet Hugh Jackman. And then you don't see Hugh Jackman. Like, you're just name dropping a bunch of people, virtue signaling to me about, I don't know, why big business sucks and that they're destroying little business, while at the same time like drinking $100 lattes and wearing like diapers from Gucci or whatever the frick you're doing on your random Tuesday. And I don't, I guess a lot of people will like it. Once again, my girlfriend takes me to a movie theater to watch a movie she wants to watch, like Wicked 2. And I look to my left and she's freaking sleeping and I'm watching this piece of crap. It's always the same. It's always the same. I'm happily joke. I'm the one who got the tickets, okay? I'm always like, I want to talk about the big movie, okay? I'm just happily joking, okay? But she does sleep every time. But she does not discriminate. She also sleeps when we watch whatever. I think she'd probably be sleeping during Avengers DOOMSDAY. And I'll pour Mountain Dew on her while that happens. Like, what's Doom? He's right there. It's Doom. No, I'm kidding. Do you have any thoughts on Devil Wears Prada 2 Doom?
I think the Kardashians should have been in it.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
No, they're not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I haven't seen that shit.
I don't know. Maybe one of the... There was one lady in it, and her entire face was like she got stung by 100 bees.
No, okay,
Like with the freaking plastic surgery.
What?
She had like a fucking... Her face was like... I think maybe it was Barbara Streisand.
She was like the rock guy in the wheelchair in The Boys.
Rock child. Yeah, no, yeah, but it was like if she would be laying in a pool, I think that she cannot go underneath the water because there's so much like plastic in her face. She will float.
Yeah.
Like she could never if like she was in the Titanic movie, she could never drown because her face was just be floating on top. It'd be a life hack. Just get like big Botox in your face. I wonder if that really works like that. Probably not.
Yeah, silicone can float, by the way.
Yeah, then you can never swim. You can never dive.
No, you can never dive, but you also can ever drown.
Yeah, got you climate change. Well, we're gonna get plastic in our nuts.
You're gonna have to push me all the way to space. Yeah.
Okay.
Arr.
Well, yeah, talking about ass.
Yeah, definitely
Damn,
not
man.
something we were ogling at the beginning of the podcast. Yeah.
Bro, this was I saw these pictures online before I watched the new episode of The Boys. I thought this was AI, but when I watched it, I died. This last episode, I did not like the previous episode. I thought it was like it was like depressing Scooby-Doo. A bunch of like old guys walking around the building being like, "Wait, I'm very depressive, mate. I'm being a mean guy now." Father, will you please not lock me up in a radioactive cooling chamber? That's not what Homelander sounds like at all.
No. It's actually more like Butcher.
But episode 5, I really liked episode 5. Yeah, any things that you want to talk about episode 5, Doombot?
Yo, episode
Spoilers, by the way.
5.
Spoilers.
Yo, like basically reminding me of This Is the End, the movie with James Franco.
Oh, yeah.
Like at the beginning, like, but only everyone dies.
Oh, you mean the celebrity
Yeah, the
cameos?
celebrity. I love the celebrity cameos, especially how they weaved it in with Homelander and Homelander being like, "I don't like you guys." I wanna
They're
kill
like,
you."
we all should post black squares at the same time.
Yeah.
We should all post. What should we do? We should all post black squares. Oh no, blue squares at the same time.
Oh yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
I love Wilford. It was so funny.
Yeah, and how they were like, basically walking on eggshells. But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I love Soldier Boy. He's my favorite
Oh,
character.
Soulja Boy is so good.
He's so good. Like this guy, like the actor was basically told he could improvise every single
Really?
swear word. Yeah. Every single swear word you see in a movie, he thought up at the spot. Yeah.
Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
He's crazy, man. I watched like out of nowhere, I got recommended a video of him like singing like a country song.
Yeah.
Like he has a I don't know, it's not music I would listen to, but he can sing. Like he can legitimately sing pretty well.
Yeah.
He's great in the show.
Yeah.
I love the part where because they get lured to this celebrity poker night or whatever.
Yeah. Wait, no. Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad basically tells them to get V, you have to go to Marathon Man, who was the predecessor of A-Train.
Was he in a previous season?
Yeah,
or no?
he was in like the first or second season.
And then he got replaced by A-Train.
He got replaced by A-Train after they raced. A-Train won.
Oh.
Yes, A-Train won.
Yeah.
So Marathon Man became irrelevant and was put out of the 7. Like he was already out of the 7 at that time, but like this cemented his legacy.
This was A-Train took his place, and now he holds a grudge against Homelander. So he tricks him to go there to get the V1 because he has a big VOD collection, right?
Yeah. Like Marathon Man does confirm, however, after Soldier Boy broke his legs, that
There is V1.
Yeah. Bomb site has V.
Do we know that character?
Yeah, I think I know that character. Yeah,
Bomb site
has V, but like he did not know where bomb site was or the how he knew the ifs and who's, but he did not know the hows and wheres and all that other stuff that is important information for them to find the V. You know,
It was brutal, man.
brutal,
Like
brutal.
all of like them
Seth
killing Seth Rogen.
Oh my God, Seth Rogen being like obliterated and bisected, and then
he's cut in half. Well, the whole thing was like Soldier Boy running away and then putting celebrities in between himself and
like
Marathon
a
Man.
Scooby-Doo movie, like.
And then Marathon Man runs through the celebrities.
Yeah, man.
It was great. It was great. It was great.
So
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Oh man. Also, what do you think of the final plan of, I forget her name. What's her name again? The smart lady.
Oh shit! What's her name again?
I don't
should
know.
have known. Like, she is as elusive to me as she is in the series. Like, she's really good. She's you know what? I think she's worse than Homelander.
I think that her plan is stupid. Because her whole plan is like, I want to have Homelander destroy the whole world because then I can sit in a bunker and read a book and nobody will bother me. Bruh, why don't you go to a library?
Yeah.
If you would, you can read all the books you want, and like nobody goes to the library. Like nobody would annoy. You can just go to a library and there's nothing wrong.
No, but she already kind of established her motivations in previous seasons.
I guess so. I watched season 1 and then I dipped because it was so much superhero stuff. I got so much stuff I got to catch up on.
Yeah. She was introduced in like season 2, 3, something like that. I think season 3, where she basically like at some point said that the only reason she's doing it is to show that she could do it, to basically prove herself with her gifts. You know, she's like everybody else in the 7. She has a inferiority complex. She has something. You know,
But
she
she's
wants
supposed
to
to be
prove
the smartest
something.
one.
She is. She is. Listen, she's fooling Homelander completely. She's fooling everybody completely.
Is she though?
Yeah.
Because if a Homelander gets the V1, why does he need her anymore? Then she's just gonna die. We'll see.
Well, he doesn't know what a threat she is to him.
What is her threat? What can she do? Like, she's trying to manipulate Soldier Boy, but I don't think that she is going to be able to get Soldier Boy to do anything she wants.
I think they are already doing what she wants.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like Soldier Boy already turned on Homelander.
No.
And he revealed, and Soldier Boy already revealed for Butcher what Homelander's weakness is, which was highly radiative uranium. She inadvertently gave the advantage to his enemies without her even being present.
But Soldier Boy is like, and now it seems like, because what happens is they get lured to the celebrity poker thing, and then all of they gas Homelander so he passes out, and then they ask Soldier Boy to kill Homelander, and Soldier Boy doesn't do it,
Because
and then he says like,
he's my narcissistic, asexual piece of shit.
that's a great, that's a great line.
Yeah.
He might be
A narcissistic, asexual piece of shit.
Why don't you do the voice, man? It might be do the voice. You can do the voice.
I'm gonna do the voice. He might be a asexual, narcissistic piece of shit. But God damn it, he's my narcissistic, asexual piece of shit.
I think he also says like, if somebody's gonna fuck my son,
Is-
I'm gonna fuck him. Something like that.
Nobody fucks my son but me.
Yeah, that's such.
That sounded wrong.
It's so good. I Jensen Ackles and Soldier Boy. He just makes this show so great. I love Soldier Boy. He is so good. He's
I
so
forgot about
funny,
that part.
man.
That's gold, my man.
Oh yeah. Okay. Overall, and the ending. The whole thing about Firecracker turning her back on her own religion, her own pastor,
And her own family.
all that stuff, just for her at the end to get her head like pushed through the
Eagle statue.
an eagle statue wing. That was like, Firecracker was on fire. Like, the actress, I thought she was going for an Oscar. Like, she was acting so brilliantly in this. I felt her pain.
Yeah.
But still, she thought that she could just keep Homelander happy and nothing would go on.
Yeah.
But man, at the end,
Yeah.
Homelander just killed her. Like, that was crazy, man.
Like, the worst mistake she made was sleeping with Soldier Boy.
Do you think he would have killed her regardless?
I mean, like, yeah, sure, but like, the reason why he killed her at that point is because she slept with Soldier Boy
think
and
so?
Homelander found out.
No, he knew that. He already knew that they slept together from the moment they did because he smelt it on her.
But now he has confirmation.
Yeah, but okay.
from Soldier Boy, who told him everything about
Yeah.
him having pillow talks.
No, it was the sex he didn't care about. He cared about the pillow talk.
Yeah, the pillow talk, him having pillow talk.
Because she was doubting him.
Yeah, she was doubting him. She wasn't really revering him the way he wants to be revered. But he also didn't need her anymore because he got the confidence and validation from his literal dad, who actually basically gave him like, you know what, I don't need you. Okay, you're done.
Yeah. I thought that this was one of the better episodes of this season.
Yeah.
I think this was the one I enjoyed the most. I thought it was kind of okay. The perspective of the dog was very funny with like seeing Homelander, and those memes are never gonna die. Like the Homelander memes, this was like a whole buffet of them, like him smacking his own ass, being like "fuck me."
You want a turkey? First, you gotta fuck me.
It was so good. It was so great. I thought this was a great episode. We still got a couple left. And overall, I'm really enjoying the season of The Boys.
You're at Tara's eye level, bro. You're literally looking at being Tara just walking up.
That dog is great, man. I want one of those dogs. Okay, for now, I cannot wait for next episode. Let's talk about the final to last episode of this season. Let's talk about Daredevil Born Again and the episode where Karen gets choked by Kingpin.
Oh,
and after that, he gets slapped by her psychiatrist. This was like the let's beat up Karen episode. That's her name, Karen Page.
Like she almost got choked to death in prison in the first season, right?
Yeah, did she?
Yeah, she did.
I don't remember
she went
that.
to prison for like the first time you met her. Like,
but who
she
choked
killed
her
a
out
guy.
then?
It was a guy.
Just a random guy.
Just a random guy who was on Fisk's payroll to kill Karen Page because she was a witness.
But yeah, but that was, I thought that she was gonna, I thought that Kingpin might have just break her neck, but his whole plan is bring, spoilers for whatever. Okay, bring Karen on inside the law through that court to justice and have a public trial, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp style, where they destroy Karen and like charge her for all of these things, like causing riots, killing Wesker because she shot Wesker at the end of season 3, I believe, of the previous show, the Netflix series. And yeah, basically bring her to trial. Like, she just killed a guy, so she should go to jail for that. But like, I don't know how many people has freaking Kingpin killed and nothing happens. He just makes people disappear, like he's playing, I don't know, freaking Angry
Where's
Birds.
Waldo? Yeah, like pretty Angry Birds. Yeah.
Or Tetris, like he just bloop, bye. Nobody even cares. What happened to the guy who operated on Vanessa? He went on a vacation to underneath the icebergs.
Underneath the iceberg.
Oh yeah, well that scene, like
It's a
that's
tax haven, I heard.
that scene with Karen Kingpin, that was intense. That was crazy, man. That was good.
Yeah, definitely.
And
But
then after
that was a big heart-to-heart like situation right there. Like,
I also love that when she's getting choked, she's laughing. She says, "This is the first time I see fear in you." You know, Kingpin saying that, "No, I see resolution. I see the end," and she's like, "No, I see fear. Like you feel lost." And also saying to him, "You went too far, and you know it." You know, like because he did went too far, with the martial law the day before after Vanessa's death. You know. Even though we didn't really see too much of what the soldiers did, what his anti-vigilante task force did, but I guess that they went too far. And yeah, that was a great scene. And bro, that moment with the psychiatrist and Karen,
shit. Yo, that was like they really doubled. They were already before that like solidifying their alliance with the psychiatrist and the entering his room. And them like having the talk, you know, like resonating with each other, and afterwards ganging up on Karen Page.
She was
both the physical beating and the psychological one afterwards by the psychiatrist.
I think that the beating, like Karen Page getting beaten by these two, I think that just gives Karen more confidence. You know, gives her more confidence that if they want to physically attack her, it means that they're afraid of her.
Yeah.
So I kind of do understand like Karen laughing at both of them.
Because they never really saw her as a big threat in that sense.
Well, she was like a number one suspect the entire season. You know, she was in hiding, so they needed to get her. They wanted her.
Yeah.
But now they want to try to bring her to justice and televise it. It's crazy that next week is the season finale. There's a lot of stuff to wrap up.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah. But it's a long form episode, so like definitely there's going to be a lot of stuff happening there, my man.
What did you think of the moment when Matt Murdock came out of hiding to defend Karen Page?
I think that's like one of those Transformer moments when Optimus Prime shows up at the end. I mean, like in a good way. Like, yeah, but I mean, like, shit, this has had to happen, man. Matt Murdock just came up and started to defend Karen Page. This is all a reflection to the first Netflix season of like Daredevil. First, Karen almost gets beaten and almost killed in prison.
Yeah.
Afterwards, like, but this time she holds more power than she did back then, because like we also see Karen's development.
Karen is now 100%. Like she wants to. She doesn't want to kill, but she knows that it's necessary. But Matt Murdock still believes in the power of the law.
Yeah.
You know? And I also like that we got like a big conclusion of the fight between Kingpin and Daredevil. But then it was like at the end, they just went their separate ways.
Yeah.
But I also love that the ending comes back to the law, what he also believes in. That it has to be done inside of the jurisdiction. Like he cannot be judge, jury, and executioner. He wants to do it inside of the boundaries of society.
Which is different from all the other times he tried to take action.
Yeah, when in the Born Again, like you see him losing his way when he throws Bullseye off the roof. And you see a bunch of times when he goes too far. But at the end, now in this season, he's embracing Daredevil again, and he's finding again his faith in the justice system. He's trying to find it. No, it didn't really work out. He defended Karen, and then immediately, like, that's the one thing that I also don't really understand, because the Kingpin's plan was to draw Matt Murdock out so that a bunch of guys could like shoot at him with like machine guns. It was like, oh my god, Matt Murdock found dead after the trial with a bunch of machine guns. Wouldn't then everybody be like, yeah, he got murdered by the people who he was trying to put to justice? If they would have killed him, doesn't make any sense. Like, why draw him out of hiding only for that? Like, Kingpin could have I think Kingpin could have killed him if he really wanted to in that 1-versus-1 confrontation. I think so. I don't know. Do you think that Kingpin is able to do that to Daredevil, to kill Daredevil? Or
of course he is.
What is his end game? What is he trying to do?
He almost did kill Daredevil. I mean, we've seen that scene, right? When he put him through that wall almost to the painting. Yeah, he could have very easily.
But I think Matt and the rest of the I think Kingpin, he's just confused and lashing out. His plan doesn't really make a lot of coherent sense, because the one time he's like, okay, we're gonna do it via the justice system, and the other moment is like, okay, we're gonna kill him. You know, what his plan doesn't really make sense right now, but it also makes sense that it doesn't really make sense because he just lost his heart.
Yeah,
the woman he loves.
Compass, his emotional center, his everything.
Vanessa.
But like, I don't think Kingpin really wants to kill Daredevil. I think he thinks he wants to kill Daredevil.
Yeah.
Because like we've seen in the fight, like, that's what we both want, you know? I don't think he means that in the sense, truly means that in the sense, like, we need to kill each other because we're just meant to be polar opposites, you know?
It's like Joker Batman, they need the confrontation.
Yeah, like they need the confrontation. I don't think, like, I think he's seeing he's trying to find resolution in the sense that he wants to emotionally wrap himself up. He's trying to like find respite in Vanessa's death. But he does it through the only means he knows how, you know? Like next to Vanessa, his life was with Daredevil. His life was with in the crime family.
It's the story of Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk at the end of the day.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's their dance basically. Right?
Okay, so another one with drama, of course. The biggest thing that came out was, well, we had this entire season, we had the story building up between Daniel and Baby, I think Baby Urich.
Bebe Yurick.
Barry Yurick, and then like will they, won't they?
Yeah.
Like she was of course betraying him, feeding information to the press, and it finally came to an end when Buck told him, Daniel, that he had to give him Yurick, and he chooses. It looks like he's gonna betray. It looks like he's gonna give Yurick to Buck so that Buck can kill her. But eventually he chooses to stand up against Buck and be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I don't choose this life."
He tried to excuse it at first, saying like, "Well, hey, she had to go.
Yeah, she had to go.
I couldn't get her."
He tries to talk his way out of it, but then he literally gets beaten to a pulp, and eventually
he doesn't believe it. Yeah.
he gets headshotted, and that was like so intense. Like that actor did such a great job. I really felt like I was like, no, and he was also putting his hands up, no, please. That was so sad, and I love the character of Daniel. I thought he had so much potential, and it was kind of sad to see it happen by Buck. I would have kind of expected like Kingpin maybe to do it. I think that Kingpin might kill Buck for this, because I don't think Kingpin is happy that Daniel is gone. I don't think that he's happy about that at all. Because Kingpin might have done the exact same thing for Vanessa, you know? So I don't think that do you think that Kingpin is gonna like get angry at Buck for this, or do you think Kingpin will understand it? What do you think for the next episode? It's a hard one.
I think like Kingpin will be pissed off and like a little irritated for the setback, but I think Kingpin stopped caring. Honestly, I think he stopped really caring about like all the schemes, all the political thing. I mean, he does,
but he
care
did
for
have
it.
a connection with Daniel, man. They did have. He was his guy, you know.
I think that will push him a little deeper into like this pool of despair.
The question is this:
Yeah, I mean, like,
is he going to? Do you think that Buck will get any retribution for Kingpin for this, or do you think Kingpin will understand it? What is it? What do you think?
I think Kingpin will not destroy Buck for it.
Okay, so he will understand it.
Yeah, I think Buck will justify it in the best way he knows, because Buck did have justification to himself and like his line of work.
You can see at the end though that Buck
I don't really see Kingpin
didn't really
killing Buck over this.
No, okay, he will understand it. It's also like from the perspective of Buck, it was necessary to do. But when Buck looked back, he looked very sad about it because they were on good terms and he didn't want this to happen. Overall heartbreaking sequence to end with and to show with. But I forgot to mention, friggin' Bullseye. Bullseye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you cannot even see the bullseye on his head. Like him saving the governor. The guy who was trying to assassinate the governor really looked like a cat burglar, like walking in like this. And they're like, I don't know, like you could have gotten like somebody less scrawny, like or the way to kill her with that rope, that's kind of odd. I don't know. I think it was very important for the governor to get assassinated. To only send one guy who's like a cat burglar after her, that was kind of a little bit not enough.
Yeah. Shit.
But if it was like 5 guys, that would have been better. I think. No, that was kind of underwhelming. That was not really a good assassination attempt. You should have sent Buck, because then Buck would have been fucked by Bullseye. Let's move on to Maul real quick. Okay, once again, I'm gonna tell everybody, watch Maul Shadow Lord. I think next week is already the season finale, the final 2 episodes. You should watch it 1%.
Yeah, definitely.
Maul Shadow Lord, it gets better every single episode drop. I think we're now at episode 8, and next week we're getting episode 9 and 10. It's about Maul getting an apprentice, and not because he's a Sith Lord, it's because he wants somebody to help him fight the Sith and also the remaining Jedi, or do whatever Darth Maul wants to do. Great show. Recommend it. And now you wanted to talk about this part?
I am going to talk about a show that, for one, I have been waiting for a long time, but haven't been watching lately, but have picked up since then. It is basically a show that was launched by Studio Gainax at first, Panty Stocking. It was all the way back in 2014 or 13. The show basically centers around fallen angels who go down to Earth to hunt and capture demons.
Yeah.
By the order of heaven. One is super horny, and the other one has a major sweet tooth and is horny for sweets.
Okay.
So like, yeah, basically Panty and
But
Stocking.
this is a show. This is not a softcore.
Oh no, this is a show, and they're not pulling punches on anything, brother.
But it's like is it an R-rated show or is it?
it's heavily R-rated.
It's
Like,
R-rated, but this is.
like-
You're not promoting some weird stuff here, okay?
No, I'm not promoting weird stuff. I'm promoting very weird stuff. Because let me tell you that this show is weird. You're gonna have to.
But you can watch this. Okay, where can you watch this on Crunchyroll or
You
something?
can watch this on Crunchyroll easily. You can watch the second season, the new Panty and Stocking, which has come out last year.
Yeah.
Which because like Studio Gainax was that at first. The animator from Studio Gainax started their own thing, Studio Trigger. It's a very well-known studio at this time, you know.
Yeah.
They started to start their own shit, but now they have bought the rights for Panty and Stocking and started to make it a second season.
If you have to compare it to another show, is it like a show that I know that you compare it to? Like the cartoon style kind of reminds me of like a Disney XD, Fairly Odd Parents type of thing.
This is very much a Japanese anime production, but this time it's basically like a Japanese studio adapting Western art style, which isn't common at all. It's usually the other way around, you know. But like at this
Is this
point,
what? It's an R-rated 16+ show.
16 plus, yeah, I guess you could say 16
Yeah?
plus. 16-year-olds can watch this if you ask me, but let's just say it's R-rated.
It's okay.
18 plus. There's so much
Was it
sex.
for-
There's so much sexual implications.
Only implication.
Yeah, and so much fucks and so much shit, so much swearing, brother.
Swear, okay.
It is fun. This is one.
I
of
guess like
one
is,
anime.
like
this is-
Deadpool. Is this like Deadpool level stuff?
Oh, this is like Deadpool level.
Like that? Okay.
Oh, like if Deadpool was basically a cartoon and he always wore Speedos. Yeah, it's Deadpool. But and his Speedo was also a weapon that could turn into guns. Like, yeah, that's Deadpool. Yeah, definitely. I would recommend it's
I love
kind
your
of-
passion for this, though, but
Yeah, oh, thank you. I was really absorbed in the material, you know. I was like, I need to study this, you know. Like,
I just love the
and
fact that this dude watched an entire show about like horny anime characters with like, Darth Maul Shadow Lord, not for me. And let's just watch this whole thing about panty stockings and what?
like,
What?
the character's names is Panty and Star. Like the blonde chick on the left
Panty
is
and Stocking.
Panty. Panty's the blonde
And what does
chick
he
with
have?
the red
Are
dress
those
on the left.
lightsaber dildos in his hand? What is
Oh,
that?
the other one has stockings. You
But
know,
what
like
does he
the-
have? What is that? What are those?
Oh yeah, those are dildos.
Those are dildos.
100% dildos.
What are you doing here, man? You're trying to get me like banned of YouTube?
Shit. I mean,
What is going on?
Oh,
I
you
better
should
not hope that I've looked this up and this is like some weird, very weird stuff, you know?
it is weird stuff,
This
but
this is not hentai, right?
this is not hentai. do
Okay,
not.
phew. I was getting confused. I was like, jeez. Grace, man. I was like, what? I don't know, but like always, anime is always very horny. Like Dragon Ball Z is horny. I think Bo is also very. That's always like the Japanese style.
That's a very light version.
Yeah.
Bobo.
Okay. Yeah. I prefer. Yeah. I prefer. I like Bobo. It's like with the nose hair. Like. It's like Bobo. And
My
then,
name is Bobo, but you can call me Bobo.
But okay. Yeah. I cannot wait to not watch new Panty Stocking. I got so many people, so many friends are always telling me you should watch. I should watch like JoJo. Have you ever watched JoJo Bizarre
Oh
Adventure?
yes, I'm
Is
at
that good?
Golden Wind. It's good.
It's good?
Watch it. It's good.
Yeah, but
like this
I got so
JoJo
much stuff. I
JoJo
still have to watch Invincible, the first seasons of that, man.
Oh, yeah, for you, I'd say watch Invincible because I think JoJo, you need to be high to really understand JoJo.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
I mean,
Okay,
but, like,
talking about a game that I spent a lot of hours in while high. Batman Arkham Knight, I gave it a second chance. I gave Batman Arkham Knight a second chance. And I started last week and I was like, okay, I got this game, it was like $5. I'm just gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna see if I, because I literally hated that game when I first played it. This was my second full playthrough and I played it.
with the tank level, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but whatever. Overall, in my opinion, I think that Arkham Knight is still the weakest of all of the Arkham games, in my opinion. And that's 100% on the front of story and of boss fights. But all of the other stuff, like gameplay-wise, how it looks, and the Batmobile, even though I hate the tank battles, I think like some moments with the Batmobile are all right, like in free roam, but I hate the Batmobile levels. I don't like a single one of them. I don't like that the Riddler challenges are Batmobile races. I don't like the tank battles. I think that the main story is very boring because it's just Batman taking out a bunch of goons and not a single boss battle. All of the boss battles are hidden behind side missions, and even though that's fun compared to the previous stories like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and maybe even Arkham Origins, I don't really remember. The stories were just way more interesting, and the way that the Batman's like rogues gallery was incorporated in the stories was just way better. Like, I think that literally the boss battles in Arkham Knight were very disrespectful, in my opinion. If you play Arkham Asylum, you have Scarecrow in it, and a big part of the game is he's making Bruce hallucinate, and then you have these levels where you have to hide from Scarecrow while he's searching for you, and that was very atmospheric. And also you have these levels where like he's showing you a bunch of terrifying stuff about your parents dying and all this stuff, and then fighting like skeletons or whatever you're doing. There's not a single Scarecrow boss fight in this entire game, and the main villain is freaking Scarecrow, together with Jason Todd, who is the Red Hood, who is Arkham Knight. It's just an underwhelming game, in my opinion, and I'm very sad that this is the end of the Arkham franchise, because all of the people who worked on Arkham, they are all gone to different studios right now. After I finished all of the side missions that do not include the tank battles, I got all of the villains except for Deathstroke and Riddler. By the way, bro, okay, so I think I already told you this, I don't know, but I was doing this side mission where you have to beat a bunch of dudes up, and at the end of every side mission, like freaking Deathstroke is like, "Hey, I'm gonna beat you up, Batman."
Oh, okay.
You know, and I'm like, "Oh, great, we're getting a freaking Deathstroke boss fight," you know. And Arkham Origins is one of the best boss fights ever. It's like Deathstroke.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
You know, and they have the hand-to-hand combat, and then Deathstroke keeps adapting onto you. It's one of the better Arkham fights, you know. Then at the end of Arkham Knight, you finally get to fight against Deathstroke, and it turns out it's a tank battle. And like, what? It's Deathstroke. It's hand-to-hand combat, man. And he's Deathstroke, the one guy who can go hand-to-hand against Batman. And then eventually, like, you defeat him in a tank battle, and he jumps out, and you're like, "Oh, awesome! I'm gonna finally go hand-to-hand with Deathstroke." And then it's literally a cutscene that you one-punch knock out Deathstroke. Fuck you!
Oh shit!
Go fuck yourself.
Like the electrocutioner in Arkham Origins.
Yeah, electrocutioner was more interesting than that. It was just, I don't know. I just think that the boss battles are lacking. It's just like, oh my god, I really do not like the Batmobile. And I've played it, and I understand why I hated it when I played it. For now, I'm happy that I've just went through the game. I've got out of it what I needed, and now I can I don't know, play. I've Bully. I've never played Bully before. I'm gonna play Bully now until Arkham, the new Lego Batman, comes out.
Private School GTA 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Private exactly what you said. But jeez, what a disappointing game Arkham Knight is, in my opinion. It's the lowest, I think, for my ranking. My ranking is Arkham Knight lowest, then probably Arkham Origins or Arkham Asylum, one of the two. You can mix those up, but I think Arkham Asylum just has more atmosphere, you know, and Arkham Asylum, of course, has those great sequences with Killer Croc and Scarecrow, both of them awesome, you know, scary moments in there. And Origins is maybe better gameplay wise, but it just feels a little bit like a clone of Arkham City. And I just hate the twist that at the end that Black Mask the whole time was just Joker pretending to be Black Mask. Like, do one Arkham game where Joker is not like the villain or the twist villain, you know? Just kind of, it gets old a little bit. I like Batman stories, but not every single Batman story is Batman versus Joker, you know? Is there anything else? Arkham City is just the best game, best story, best boss fights. And I've played Arkham City like 20 times. I play it every year like twice. Anything else you want to talk about, Doombot?
Yeah, honestly, I'm honestly like
Tired of talking.
I honestly have nothing really. I mean, like everything I've watched these days. Oh wait, yeah, I still want to like watch Shadowlord because I really like
Watch it.
Yeah, they really do. I'm actually seeing them because Darth Maul appeared in the Star Wars: The Clone Wars before.
Yeah, and the final season, the final episode is literally him escaping during Order 66.
Yes, exactly, and you know, I feel like they're finally doing him justice with Shadowlord.
For sure.
For sure.
He is such a sympathetic character in the show.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he is a dangerous individual.
Yeah.
I really like this. I want to go back and watch like the first Star Wars episode 1. You know, the one with Darth Maul again, just because of this.
Yeah.
Like, I was out of I was like, who gives a crap about Star Wars? After watching this show, I'm excited for more Star Wars because this was high quality stuff. Like, this was the best Star Wars I've seen since, I think, like Rogue One, you know?
Yeah.
And Rogue One was epic, you know?
Rogue One was really good.
I haven't seen Andor. Have you seen Andor?
Andor? No, I haven't
It's
seen
like
Andor.
a show with the same characters of Rogue One, but then prequel to it.
Ah, okay.
It's like Game of Thrones with Star Wars, I guess, but there's so much to watch. I don't have time. But I think in less than a month, I think 2 weeks, and then we're getting freaking Mandalorian Groglet.
Yeah. You want to know what I would really like to see?
Yeah.
It's like the Sith Order pre-Rule of Two. It's retcon now, you know? But like in the time of Darth Bane, like I don't
know any of these characters.
Like exactly. Like, they're really interesting character. Darth Bane and Darth Revan, like those badass mofos. Like there used to be a comics of like the Sith Order and Coruscant where there were like the Jedi. You know, there were numerous Jedis all over the place. Like Jedi's taking on Padawans on different planets and stuff, and they were big and stuff. You know, the Sith used to be the same. You know, only embracing the dark side. More chaotic, this, that, you know, but like still organized enough to have like the Sith Order as opposed to the Jedi Order. You know
what I really want? Acolyte Season 2.
I have no idea what that is.
That's just, it's a show that's not good, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying. Hey, what's up, internet? Here's my controversial take. 2-hour-long essay why the Acolyte is the greatest thing. I've never seen a minute of it. And the part where Bobo Johnson takes out his double-edged ninja star lightsaber.
As you can see here, one of the light reflections is showing off the camera.
Mace Windu's camera when he's taking pictures of Yoda in the bathtub just makes this show worthwhile. Okay, I think our systems are freaking fried. Yeah. I really should get some better airco.
But first, before we go, please like, comment, and doomscribe.
Be doomed.
Be doomed.
Yeah, so that's it. Doombot out. And have yourself a happy doomsday.
I can move this mask, by the way. This is hurting my flesh a lot, but I'm doing it for the fans.
Flash?
Yeah, this is a Doom mask.
It's a mask on it. I'm a mask. It's a mask. If you're like itchy, you go like.
Yeah, you can go inside. You know, this also hurts a lot, but at least it takes care of the itch. You know, it's basically seared to our flesh.
Well, I think next week there's a movie we are gonna watch. That's a good movie. Whatever. Next week is the freaking finale of Daredevil. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that.
And a week after that, Punisher special. Let's freaking go, man.
Yeah, they're putting us to work, my man. Let's go.
Yep. See ya.
Bang.